Have you ever felt like your mind is everywhere except where it should be? You sit down to study or work, but suddenly your phone buzzes. A notification pops up, or a random thought pulls you away. Minutes turn into hours, and at the end of the day, you realize nothing significant was done. It's frustrating, isn't it? Many people believe success belongs to those who are the smartest or the most talented, but history tells a different story. Success belongs to those who can focus, those who can carry their dreams without letting distractions steal them. Focus is the invisible power that turns potential into reality. And today's story will show you why. It's about a boy who once believed he was hopeless, whose grades dropped, and whose confidence broke until one wise teacher taught him a lesson with nothing more than a simple bowl of water. What happened next may change how you see your own life. There was a boy in a busy town, clever and full of dreams, but easily distracted. His name was Aaron. Aaron wanted to be many things, sometimes a doctor, sometimes an artist, other times an explorer. His imagination was limitless, but his attention was fragile. Whenever he tried to study, his phone buzzed. Whenever he sat in class, his mind wandered into daydreams. At night, he promised himself he would do better the next day. But the cycle kept repeating. At first, Aaron thought this was harmless. He believed being smart was enough, that success would come naturally. But slowly, reality caught up with him. His grades dropped. Teachers who once praised him now sighed with disappointment. His friends moved forward while he felt left behind. Worst of all, his confidence began to crumble. Some nights, he lay awake whispering, "Maybe I just don't have what it takes." One afternoon, after another disappointing exam, Aaron sat under a tree near the schoolyard, hiding his face. An old teacher named Mr. Hahn noticed him. Mr. Hahn was respected throughout the town for his wisdom and for guiding lost students. He approached Aaron gently and asked, "Why are you sitting here with such sadness in your eyes?" Aaron replied with frustration, "Sir, I try, but I can't focus. My mind jumps everywhere. I keep failing. Maybe I'm hopeless." Mr. Hahn listened quietly, then said, "Come to my home tomorrow morning. I will show you something important." The next day, Aaron arrived at Mr. Hahn's small wooden house. The teacher handed him a clay bowl filled to the brim with water. "Take this bowl," he said. "Walk to the marketplace and back, but do not spill a single drop." Aaron's eyes widened. "That's impossible. The market is crowded and noisy." "Try," Mr. Hahn replied simply. With trembling hands, Aaron stepped into the busy street. Merchants shouted to sell their goods. Dogs barked. Children ran past him. Each time Aaron looked around, water splashed out. When he returned, half the bowl was empty. Mr. Hahn nodded. "You see, Aaron, this is your mind. You try to carry your studies, your dreams, your goals, but each time you give in to distraction, you spill your focus. And when your bowl is empty, nothing remains." Aaron lowered his head. "What should I do?" "Try again," Mr. Hahn said. This time, Aaron walked more slowly. He kept his eyes fixed on the water. He ignored the voices, the noise, the movement around him. When he returned, only a few drops were missing. Mr. Hahn's eyes twinkled. When your eyes are on the goal, distractions lose their power. That is focus, the art of giving your best attention to what truly matters. From that day, Aaron began training his focus like a muscle. Mr. Hahn gave him 4 simple rules. Control your thoughts. When your mind wanders, bring it back gently. Make a routine. Set a clear schedule for study, rest, and play. Remove distractions. Put the phone away, turn off the games, and clear the desk. Practice daily. Build discipline step by step. Just as a tree grows from a seed. At first, Aaron failed often. He still reached for his phone. He still daydreamed. His friends teased him for refusing games. But each night he remembered the bowl of water and the words of Mr. Hahn. Day by day, he grew stronger. Aaron created a timetable and followed it. He studied in small blocks of time, giving his full focus. He placed his phone in another room. When his thoughts drifted, he whispered, "This is my focus time." Slowly, the restless butterfly of his mind became a steady stream. Weeks passed. He could now study for hours without breaking concentration. His grades improved. Teachers noticed his effort. His confidence returned. Months later, Aaron faced an important scholarship exam. This time, he prepared with discipline. Instead of cramming in panic, he studied consistently, rested properly, and stayed calm. On exam day, he sat with a clear mind. He read carefully, thought deeply, and finished with confidence. When the results came, Aaron had not only passed, he ranked among the top students. His mother cried with pride. His friends congratulated him. But Aaron knew the real victory wasn't the score. He had learned that focus is the key that unlocks success. Years later, Aaron became a teacher. On his first day, he carried a clay bowl filled with water into the classroom. The students laughed curiously. Aaron smiled and said, "My teacher once showed me this. Success does not belong to the smartest it belongs to those who can focus." You can achieve anything if you can carry your dreams without spilling them to distractions. His students listened with wide eyes. Many of them would later say the lesson changed their lives. Aaron, the boy who once thought he was hopeless, became the man who taught others hope. Lessons from Aaron's journey. Focus is not about doing more. It's about doing what matters. Distractions will always exist, but you decide whether you spill your bowl or carry it full. True strength is not knowing many things, but staying with one thing until it is done. Thank you for watching. If you found this story meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to join our journey in spreading more inspiring stories.